All right. Well, first of all, congratulations.
Oh, thank you very much. Very excited.
I'm so excited to check this out because it looks so creepy. And I know it's based on a book, right?
Yes.
But then you changed the name of the book, right?
Yes.
So can you talk about that?
Sure. The show is, as much as it is a horror and a drama and a thriller, it's a mystery. And one of the things I wanted to do was have people asking questions from the word go, or in this case, from the word teacup. So why did we change the title if it's an adaptation of a book? It's because the book is the book, and this is something a little bit different. But I wanted people to lean in and go, okay, I better find out why they changed the name. And you do find out. By the end of the season, you'll know why it's called Teacup. But probably by the end of the first 2 episodes. But yeah.
All right, exciting. So I know you did a lot of practical effects. Can you talk about that?
Well, what we wanted to do was we wanted the audience to feel when there are horror elements or scares. We wanted the audience to feel that. We wanted the audience to feel like they were in the character's shoes. And to do that, I find that if you add practical effects with CGI, with computer effects, you get something that's visceral and real. You know, audiences have seen so many things. They're very savvy. They can tell when something's CGI, and if it's solely CGI, it tends to lack a little bit of weight, a little bit of realism. So to have practical effects, to give the actors something to react to, other than a tennis ball, and it just gives the audience something. Oh wait, I know this isn't real, but it feels real.
Can you talk about maybe your biggest challenges on this show?
The biggest challenge on the show, this isn't a spoiler, but the entire season takes place over 48 hours. And the biggest challenge was 8 episodes in that short amount of time. How do you tell a story that keeps changing and keeps having cliffhangers and twists and turns in such a compressed timeline for me? I mean, and then, shooting it and making it on a compressed timeline was also difficult. But I think that was the most, for me, the writer, that was the most challenging. Yeah.
Amazing. And then final question, how would you tease this for people without spoiling anything?
I would say keep watching because you have no idea.
Oh my gosh.
Whatever story you think you're in episode 1, you are not in that story by the end of the season.
I love it. I can't wait. Thank you.
All right. Thanks so much.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I love your friendship bracelet.
Oh, thank you. Big Swiftie. So I obviously...
Absolutely. I approve.
I want to know, what was the biggest challenge for you guys working on this?
Do you want to start?
Biggest challenge for me working on this, there's a certain scene in episode 8, but another thing was yeah, and I can't tell it because,
But it was a challenge.
yeah, it was. And then another thing, it was developing the two Arlo, because he was a very strange, complex character, which I enjoyed doing, but it was a good challenge.
Yeah, we do have a lot of very intense scenes that come up. The series just gets more and more intense as you go to the next episodes. The finale is just completely crazy, and it was so fun to do, but we had some really some very exciting challenges emotionally, physically. As a team, we just really had to stick together, kind of like the characters have to do to survive this. We just worked together as a team, and we did it, and it turned out good. So yeah, I'm excited for people to see it.
Amazing. I'm excited. So I know there's a lot of practical effects. Did that seem to help you guys when filming?
Yeah, totally. I mean, it's always great when you actually have a visual, you get used to watching a piece of tape or a tennis ball and things like that, but for this, we actually had the real kind of things, even though it wasn't real, but you just had something to look at to really react to, which was great. It's always a plus when you can have that kind of thing. And the team with the special effects did such an amazing job with all of it, with just adding on to that afterwards. Just seeing the episodes now with the final result of the effects. It's pretty cool. It's pretty intense. Yeah. What would you say?
Amazing. And then final question, how would you guys tease this? Maybe 3 or 4 words for people.
I liked what Ian said earlier, the puzzle box mystery. I really like that. Yeah.
You can have one more word.
What, just one?
Puzzle box mission, and then you can add one more thing.
one more thing, disorienting.
What do you think?
Puzzle box mystery and suspenseful.
Amazing. Well, I can't wait. Congratulations, guys. Hello.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I know they did a lot of practical effects in this. So can you talk about working against practical effects versus like a tennis ball or something?
It's a little better. Actually, it's a lot better. Yeah, I've worked with a lot of tennis balls. When you actually get a prop that you put there, it just makes a world of difference. You can joke and poke at it and stuff. Take pictures with it.
Oh, that's amazing. Yeah.
No, they wouldn't.
I was gonna say, are there a lot of behind the scenes photos that we're ready for?
We weren't allowed to take pictures of the statue.
I mean, I guess that's fair.
Yeah.
What would you say was your biggest challenge on Teacup?
Just staying in the character, like it's nothing like me. You know, I've been fortunate. I've played some really interesting characters, and they're all nothing like me. So what I have to do is, I have to kind of stay in that area, like stay in that neighborhood while filming, because I can easily slip out and start goofing and joking around. So to me, it's just a challenge of staying in that neighborhood of that character in the situation.
Yeah.
I lost a lot of sleep.
I was gonna say, how do you get yourself out of that, like, dark, heavy,
I'm at the end of the day, I can turn it off, but it's usually at the end of the day, and by that time, I'm in my hotel room or wherever I'm at, and I'm just flipping through channels, watching Rick and Morty.
Yeah,
I
love Rick and
watch a lot
Morty.
of Rick and Morty. If you're doing a dark drama, watch Rick and Morty.
That's
afterwards.
fantastic. That's great advice. Now, what would you tease? How would you tease this for people to get them to check it out?
One alien, one family. I don't know.
Ooh! I like it.
I tried to do the movie guy voice. Didn't work out very well.
No, that was good. And then, what was it that drew you to this role? Because like you said, you've played a lot of roles that aren't like yourself. Is that kind of what draws you to a role?
Yeah. I just been lucky too, I've been very lucky where the roles I've been played in the past, they're nothing like me, but that's the challenge of being an actor, is make you believe that I'm that guy who got out of prison,
Yeah.
Even though I'm soft as baby shit, So I think that's but that's why we do it, that's why I do it. And if you get to see the end product, and if the audience believes you, then that's all it is, really. That's the one I like to go home with. If you can believe my bullshit, I won the day.
Amazing. Well, congratulations. I can't wait to see the rest of it.
Oh, man, thank you.
All right. Well, I want to ask you real quick, because I know there's a lot of practical effects in this. Can you talk about the difference of working with, practical effects versus like a tennis ball?
Practical. Oh man, it's very different because it gives you that real life experience for you to pull from, and then feed that for your character. And yeah, it's definitely another level than a tennis ball or a green screen. Definitely.
Why should people watch this TV show?
To get something refreshing, for an exhilarating ride, to stay on the edge of your seat. You know what I mean? You get 2 episodes per week all the way up to Halloween.
Yeah.
So that's something for you to do. You can enjoy it with your family, your friend, however. But yeah, you should expect a fun, exhilarating, mind-bending ride.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Congratulations.